feel?
Unless I'm carrying noobs.
This is some solo, cause I'm sorry.
Fortnite is the hugely popular game that everybody has been playing these days. So you may be wondering, why even make a video about this game at all? Well, there are a lot of people out there that still actually haven't played this game, and for those of you that do play, there's a lot of you that have no idea what the heck you're doing. And I've seen you just wander around doing nothing really, just kind of, it's pretty sad. So for all you noobs out there, just sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. And for everyone that has not played this game, I'm here to show you that it's actually a lot of fun. Fortnite is a zombie survival game where you build a fort to fend off zombies. Wait, no, that's not. That's actually the game? What? Oh. Anyway, nobody plays the actual game, but everyone plays the Battle Royale version. So Fortnite Battle Royale is a Battle Royale style game where you throw 100 people on a map and they kill each other until there's only one person alive. It's basically like the Hunger Games, but not as depressing, I guess. Fortnite is essentially PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but with a twist. You can build forts, hence the name Fortnite. So you can kind of think of it like as if PUBG and Minecraft had a little baby. When you play, you can either be in a squad of 4, or in a duo, or if you have no friends, or you just like the challenge, you can go solo. See, I go solo because I like the challenge, and not because I have. Once you're in the game, you're going to be in a party bus with everybody you're about to murder, and you just kind of skydive out whenever you feel like it, and land wherever you want. You only start with a pickaxe, where you can tear down pretty much everything, and you have to hope and pray that wherever you land, you get a weapon, because your pickaxe does literally no damage.
It has 20 damage.
Getting kills with that. Luckily, you can find weapons and other items randomly on the floor, or in hidden glowing treasure chests that make this kind of beautiful noise. Or in random supply drops. Over time, a dangerous storm will appear, and the map will start to change
5 hits.
Indicate the areas that are safe from the storm. Stay out of the storm when it comes. You won't die immediately if you're caught in the storm, but if you're in it too long, you will die. Eventually, everyone alive will be forced into a little circle to fight to the end. But in order to get to the end, you gotta get the right loot first. Enjoy over 1,000 games at home or on the go on Nintendo Switch. Games rated E to F. Weapons range from the simple to the crazy. Every item is color coordinated to make things easier for you noobs, okay? Gray is common, green is uncommon, blue is rare, purple is epic, gold is legendary. These colors are an indication of rarity, and usually an indication of being better than the other. You got pistols, shotguns, snipers, assault rifles, grenade launchers, grenades, RPGs, you name it, they got it. Pick a weapon, your choice. So you may think, oh my god, just tell me which weapon to get. I'm way ahead of you. You're gonna want 2 things, a ranged weapon and a close range weapon. The most obvious pick for a close range weapon is gonna be the shotgun. Shotguns are so overpowered in this game. If you don't have one, odds are you're probably gonna lose in one battle.
Oh, this is season 1.
Is up to preference, but most people agree that the pump shotgun, being the most accurate and dealing close damage, is probably the best. But most people, a lot of the pro level players, they use a pump and a tactical shotgun at the same time because they can shoot the pump, switch to a tactical shotgun, and finish them off with a tactical shotgun. I, for one, have not picked up it, but you see, it definitely works. For range weapons, you're definitely going to want to have at least an assault rifle of some sort. The best one is going to be the Scar, but it's also the most rare, so you're not going to see that often, so until then, any assault rifle should work. You can also use sniper rifles very well, but I believe that they're a little too ranged. They're much better towards the end of the game when you're trying to just kill a few targets, but for the most part, you can get away with just bum running people with your shotgun and assault rifle, succeeding most of the time. Then there are health items. These items will heal you when you're damaged. The most common are going to be bandages, which give you 15 HP, but be warned, you can only go back up to 75 health. If you want to go back to full health, there are medkits that will do that. They'll take you all the way back to full health, no matter what health you're at. But I know you're greedy. You want more than 100 health. That's why they have shields. There are small shield potions that give you 25 shields, but they can only go up to 50 shield. And then there's normal shield potions, which give you 50 shields per use, and can go all the way up to 100. And then there are the items that give you both shields and health at the same time. The last item is extremely random, and it's the bush, where you become one of the most beloved presidents in the past. Get it? Wow, no one has made that joke before. But seriously, most of the time you're not going to want to use the bush because you're going to be pretty obvious in the middle of industrial areas. But when you're alone, it can be pretty useful. You can be pretty well hidden in the middle of nowhere. Just know you're not going to fool anyone that's really experienced. You're only really going to fool a bunch of noobs. Now that you know what all the items do, you gotta know where to land. Don't just land anywhere, you dingus. Plan wisely. What's your goal? A. Kill everything that moves. B. Kill a little, camp a little. C. Hide like a little until there's one person left. Or D. It depends on where I land and where the storm is. If you chose D, you're correct. And if you chose C, I'm never playing with you. Get out of here. Get out of here. You may look at the map and be like, it looks a little scary. Why don't I just go to the towers like Ninja? No, you noob. The map has so many beautiful places to offer. Go ahead. Explore, my child. So I'm going to simplify every single part of the map for you in one sentence and give you an A through F rating of each place. Let's begin. Everybody and their mother lands here. The name is a lie. Well, except for the lake part. The best place for beginners and soccer. The best place for beginners, but no soccer. Unlucky location. It's like Loot Lake, but with actual loot. There's more corn than Iowa. Anarchy Acres Jr. It's that town you forgot about. The only thing really scary about this place is how bored you'll be when you land here. The tomato is so creepy that this place should be called Haunted Hills. What is with these creepy things? For a few minutes before the storm, you can pretend you're really rich. This is a personal favorite of mine. The location is great, right in the center of the map. It's just got nothing going on there. Did you ever see Maze Runner? It's literally jump one. What? This is a place? Great, so now that you know where to land, which items to get when you land, and as long as you have some kind of aim, you should be winning now, right? Wrong. Aiming and killing is only half the battle. The other half, is building is the other half of the game. So you gotta stop being a noob and learn to be a master builder. First, you're gonna need materials. There are 3 kinds: wood, brick, and metal. Wood's gonna be the easiest to get because you just gotta knock down trees and crops and furniture. Pro tip, don't destroy the large trees completely or people across the map can see that it's gone and they'll spot you. Brick will come from rocks and brick walls, and things made out of brick will take more damage than wood. Metal will come from cars, RVs, and other metal things, and this is even stronger than bricks. Use the materials to create 5 different objects like walls, ceilings, floors, and ramps, and fancy ceilings, but you don't really need those. You're going to need a lot of material to explore the high places that you normally cannot reach, so harvest as much materials as possible. During gunfights, you're going to need to build as soon as possible to protect yourself from bullets and explosives. When you're healing yourself up, you should barricade yourself completely so you don't get shot while you're standing still and healing. Note that you can edit your building with doors and openings to make it easier to access the outside world after you've made a port. There are 3 special building items. There's the launch pad, which launches you up in the air and lets you just parachute down on enemies. It's very useful at the end when people make humongous forts thinking that they're impenetrable. You kind of surprise them with that launch pad. Then there's the trap. It's pretty self-explanatory. You put them on ceilings or walls or floors. Just please watch out for traps. You will die really quickly. Then there's the campfire. When you set this up, you'll actually know anybody near it for up to 25 health. It's pretty great. Now, the quickest way to get all the resources that you need immediately is by finding the very rare llama pinatas. Inside, you'll get 500 of everything. Once you have enough material, you gotta start practicing building because it becomes a little bit tricky at first, but after a certain amount of time, you know how to build, you know where to land on the map, and you
God, I have to be there to spam more. Hi guys, I'm in there to spam a boy.
Go ahead. Go have some fun, you noobs. How many people were like me? An awkward little dingus with very few friends but just crazy amounts of creativity. If you're also like me, then you may have grew up in the 2000s and you grew up with Hannah Montana, Halo 3, and more specifically, Halo Forge. the amount of maps that I made for my brothers, I mean, they didn't want to play with me at the time, but when they did, they were like, wow, this map was pretty good. We played a bunch of maps, we played a bunch of game types, all these custom maps that I made, or just custom maps that people made that we found online. It was so much fun. It's been a while since I had this genuine joy from just messing around and stuff. But who could have known that this joy would be brought back by freaking Fortnite? Cue the intro. Fortnite, I get over you 1 minute and then you keep on calling me back. I love and I hate you, but it's been growing more towards love these days, you know? Especially ever since they introduced the playground mode. This mode is where you can mindlessly mess around in the Fortnite map, practicing building with your homies or just doing whatever you want, really. It's like sandbox. In playground mode, you can gather resources stupidly, I'm talking stupidly easier, like 10 times faster than you could before in normal Fortnite. And you don't have to worry about people randomly killing you because it's just you and up to 3 of your friends if you have any. Well, your friends could kill you too, but anyways, you have unlimited lives, and weapons and stuff, they spawn at way higher rates. It does have its limitations, like you can only be in the game for 1 hour max before the storm finally comes, but by then, you're usually pretty much done. I mean, it gets suck for people that are trying to make these crazy, big building things, but for the most part, an hour is a pretty ample amount of time to have fun. I know what you're thinking though. Well, I'm just a noob, so what can I even do in playground mode? I'm glad you asked, although that's a stupid question. Stupid. You can practice building, build battles, hide and go seek, make a sky bridge, make a racetrack. Just be creative, my child. Also, you can build sculptures and art, but knowing you, you'll probably build a ding-dong, you noob. I mean, if you're desperate for attention, I guess you can post your art on like Instagram or Twitter. You can also create custom games. Just decide the rules between you and your buddies. If you can't come up with your own games, it's okay. It's okay. Here are 2 of my favorite games that you can play too. Michael Myers is very simple and a lot of fun. All you gotta do is build kind of like a labyrinth maze kind of thing with a bunch of doors and stuff, just connecting all these little 1x1s.
This tutorial goes out to all you window shoppers.
My patrons have spoken. This is the video that they voted for. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Macro's Minecraft Mayhem, episode number 68. Last time we saw that I was about to hit some diamonds. I'm just going to show you some of my labyrinth if you haven't seen it. But before you do anything, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, everything you want. It's all good. But anyway, if you follow this path, you'll see that I finally have some beautiful diamonds. But you know we gotta put some water over it first to make it safe. And then we can finally hit these diamonds. I bet a lot of people are kind of wishing that that was the video. Oh well. Sombra is the stealthy hacker who is basically Tier 2 spy, but Mexican. Okay, not really. She actually has a lot of unique abilities that revolve around her incredible hacking skills. Before she was Sombra, her real name was Olivia Colomar, an orphan in Mexico. In order to survive, she became a hacker and joined the gang Los Muertos. After gaining access to the government computers, she realized knowledge is power. Knowledge. And she hacked everyone. Politicians, famous people, Kevin, you name it. One hack after another, bada bing, bada boom. She learned of the government's conspiracies and a lot of powerful people, they took notice of this. So she had to disappear and she deleted any trace of her identity. Later, she took the name Sombra and joined Talent with a goal to learn the truth of this grand conspiracy. Who knows what she'll uncover? Illuminati secrets? Aliens among us? Shrek 5 script? It's unknown. Until then, let's learn how to Sombra correctly. Shall we? Sombra's gun is a machine pistol, which I like to call Little Uzi. Push me to the edge. It has 60 shots that can do up to 8 damage, but it has a pretty short range and falls off from 15 to 25 meters. This Uzi is really powerful at finishing off targets in close range, spraying and praying. But when bursted, it can be pretty decent at medium range. It is relatively weak for a DPS weapon, but luckily, Sombra's kit, it helps her out. Her passive ability, Opportunity, allows for her to see enemies that have 50% health or lower. This is the perfect health range to quickly finish off an opponent and disappear. This ability is useful to call out hiding enemies, flankers, or any injured hero for your team to just look for. You can even see through the walls when dead spectating. So basically, Sombra's gun is like Winston's tickle gun, good at killing weak noobs on the enemy. Sombra's first ability is Stealth, aka Sombra can run around invisible for as long as she wants and moves 50% faster. If she hacks, attacks, or is attacked, her invisibility will wear off. When you're invisible, pesky Torb and Symmetra turrets, they won't target you. This even includes Moira's balls. Sombra can be detected if you get too close to the enemies, or Widowmaker uses her ultimate, or Hanzo's Sonic Arrow detects you. Unfortunately, Sombra is a little bit of a dingus goofball. For some reason, she likes to announce her presence when she exits invisibility. What, are you stupid? So enemies aren't that caught off guard while she's invisible. Either way, you'll want to use this to quickly flank enemies and surprise kill the backline, like healers, especially Zenyatta. Zenyatta's your bitch. You're gonna want to run around invisible and then teleport back using your translocator, aka Beam Me Up, Scotty. The translocator is a teleportation device that Sombra can throw and then later teleport back to. It lasts forever until someone destroys it or you yourself destroy it. This is what makes Sombra so annoying for enemies. You come in, you tickle them a bit, and then you get out and you get your ultimate. It's so frustrating. Just watch out. Do not keep your translocator somewhere that someone will see because they can just either A, destroy it, or B, wait for you to translocate back and then you're dead. What's really cool about the translocator is that you can throw it up in the air and then immediately teleport. So this will give you extreme height, or it can get you to some really high places. The next ability is Hack, aka No Fun For You. Sombra can hack people up to 50 meters away, and this prevents players from using any abilities for 6 seconds. And it will also display the hacked enemy's ultimate status. You can only hack someone if you aren't taking any damage, so just try to avoid people. You can also hack health packs to make them spawn faster and useless to enemies. Sombra, best healer of 2018. Don't at me. You can actually hack some ultimate abilities as well, but you may be wondering which ones. Always love you. Get some rest, man. Make us up. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Sombra's ultimate ability is EMP, aka EMP hacking shenanigans. Only the real fans will get that reference. It's time to paganda los luces. Not literally, bro. Come on, put the lights back on. Anyways, Sombra unleashes an electromagnetic pulse in a 15-meter radius, destroying all shields, all barriers, and hacking all enemies and even turrets caught in the blast. Winston, Orisa, Ryan, all their barriers gone. Enemies like Destiny 2, like Symmetra, Zarya, and Zen will lose all their shields, putting them at a very, very low health, especially Zenyatta. You know, Zenyatta is your big, you can sneak behind and get a big EMP off. Or just do it the old-fashioned way, and then throw your translocator in there and EMP everybody. Then die in the process. Use your EMP to combo with teammates' ultimates, or you can EMP the enemy to stop enemies' big ultimates. Just be creative, you noob.
Apagando las luces. I'm on fire. No, pobrecita.
Sombra's hack is so incredible against pretty much everybody. If the enemy team has an annoying Doofist or Hammond, just hack them.
That's all.
Hammond or Doofus are super useless, sitting ducks when they're hacked. Poor boy can't even punch. Stupid. The dreaded pirate comp of Bastion and a bunch of barriers gets completely neutered by Sombra. More recently, they made it so that Sombra cannot get environment.